has all the mid-game momentum because you have this hero that's going to be farming the whole time, and she doesn't actually contribute anything to protecting her teammates. Kind of similar to what we saw last game from the PL, but I don't think Medusa is going to have the time that PL had last game where you're comparing it to the pace of a Wraith King with probably like an Armlet build and a Meepo.
This is a blistering lineup.
Yeah, as Blizzy is blistering himself into the death.
Donates a quick first blood.
I don't know why these strength offlaners have not learned.
Hey guys,
Tusk.
I have almost 800 HP. Nothing can kill me. I'm dead.
Oh wait, they all hit for 25 extra damage.
I have miscalculated.
Yeah, I actually don't get it. I see this so often. It makes
And
no
Milan
sense.
may go down here too. He's trying to man up. Actually, Zerax will go down as well. And now it's just Illusion just smacking PPD. A fresh tag team. Not enough for the kill, but yeah, Tusk off to a hot start here.
So is Tusk broken, or do people just not understand?
I'm not the right person to answer that question.
Oddly enough, Beastmaster is putting his Hawk at the small camp, which that no longer blocks camps anymore. So either he didn't read patch notes, or he just felt like scouting out that outpost.
Can confirm, outpost is still there.
It is indeed.
And not going anywhere.
Has not moved. Confirmed.
No matter how rapidly the Dotaverse rotates, it'll still be there.
I actually don't mind, now that I think about it, the Beastmaster versus the Grim, just because you do have the Blinding Light since they chose to do this lane orientation. The Blinding Light to push away the Inkswell target so that Beastmaster is not threatened nearly as much. His starting item build is quite revolutionary on BZZ here with the Quelling Blade Headdress no items build.
Revolutionary, huh?
As Illusion
snipes the Tusk.
Also goes down as the Tusk. He underestimated the Blightstone Double Fairy Fire Slipper of Agility support Mirana. That is a lot of more damage than you would actually expect a Mirana support to do. Usually she's just about the arrow and maybe a leap follow-up, but
yeah, her base damage is normally pretty terrible. But
yeah, Blizzy is taking a lot of damage, though, and he's already forced to salve up. Not even close to that Ring of Terras just yet. Illusion does plan a ward. Did Milan
bottom
see
lane,
it?
action breaking out as BZZ. Very low.
The
They're going to chase him down.
Enough.
Nice body blocks by Vanscore, but not good enough.
I believe he used it like way earlier because it was on cooldown for 8 seconds when we flashed down here. So I think they said, oh, Blinding Light's on cooldown, time to go. And I think Vanscore's got to be a bit more careful about his usage of Blinding Light.
How's our Meepo doing? So far, 6-1 on Dahak, up against the 10-3 Death Prophet.
Okay.
Not too bad, though obviously that will change as he gets some levels.
Yeah, Meepo isn't really expected to win the first couple levels. He's just a very basic hero in terms of what he offers to the lane. Doesn't do anything too fancy. Dahak does have to wait that extra level with the new patch, getting that ultimate only at level 4 instead of the early level 3. And he's going to take a little bit extra damage while he has to stay in the lane. 19-teen, being quite aggressive here. And nobody saw you miss that last hit, Dahak. Don't worry about it, buddy.
He'll be salving up and just taking it easy, blocking the waves as Milan also getting dangerously low on this top side of the map.
Blizzy's in some trouble.
And again, it's the Tusk doing a lot of damage here.
With the tag team as... that
was a great reference.
I love that reference, especially when there's 2 heroes killing him.
Who's your favorite member of Team Rocket?
I'm definitely a Meowth fan.
You're a Meowth fan.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, he's like the most evil of the 3. The other
he's
two.
like the most evil, but he's also like a hopeless romantic that just always pursues these like weird interests or like just... and it just never works for him, and you got to respect the grind, even though he's doomed
have you
to
watched
fail.
any of the later seasons, or
Nah,
only the original?
I'm all about the original.
Yeah, me too. I used to watch Pokemon every day before going to school.
I used to record it on my VCR tape.
VCR tape. Mid lane, arrow coming through. Nice connection there. Dahak has a poof, and he will use it. And gets the kill.
That's huge. The net into arrow. Who would have thought?
What a combo.
As
this does leave Blizzy alone. Can they punish him, though? Now he's got the Reign of Tarrasque.
He's also got a ward. That's crucial.
So, Meepo going to TP on to the base.
Tusk is really only a threat if his teammates with him, as you saw there. Medusa, a hero not really known for her early laning damage, but with the tag team, does offer it out. So as long as the Centaur stays away from her, he should feel fine against the Tusk. And that looks like what he's trying to do is just cut the creeps, drag him to his tower, get it near his tower so he feels safer. And then now the Tusk is coming back, though. Oh, no, that's Morana. Are we going to see a potential arrow since he's invis? They do have a dire ward, so Zirax thinks he's safe.
Setting up. Milan trying to get some distance as Blizzy walks in, looking for the stop. Now starting to give it away, but does manage to connect the shorter range arrow. I don't know if this is quite enough with the Star Storm. It's going to be close double edge. They just get the kill.
That was well played. That ward basically getting him killed, to be honest.
Now bottom lane also, the Bounty Rune Tango underway.
Oh, the maxed out Axis build coming out from BZZ as Tanner shoves Vanscore into his locker, and down he goes.
What a bully.
This max Axis build is quite fascinating, though. With the Coddle, it makes a little bit more sense. I would have almost expected him to go the Necro Book just for those extra 2 Sage's masks for the mana regen, but he's elected to go for the Headdress into phase boots. And with his Coddle coming back, he will have the ample amount of mana as his board does get sniped.
Meanwhile, Milan was setting up for a potential arrow net combo mid, but instead, he's going to find another opportunity. It's Illusion. Leaps in front, gets the body block. That's going to set up for the nets. Dahak just needs to land the first one. Nice snowball dodge. Good charge. At least creating space. Although mid lane gets pressured, but in the end, it will be another kill for Dahak.
Would you say in the end it doesn't even matter that he dodged with the snowball?
It matters a little bit.
Okay.
Wasted a few seconds, right?
I'm just trying to make references, but you can shut me down all you want. I will keep going as Milan does check the top rune after stacking the camp. So
listen, BSJ.
Dahak is quite appreciative of that one. What's up?
Linkin Park's too angsty.
You're talking about a I don't want to say a deceased legend there, so I'd be careful. As Tanner gets ink swelled up, the blinding light does not push him far enough away, so he's going to miss some right clicks with it. Well, oh, the crit! I was about to say Willy crit, and then he just does it, so all I have to do is not say anything, and I don't jinx them.
19 is here. He's going to give him the suck. He gets the 1 kill. He's chasing for PPD. Should be able to get a second one, it looks like. Just whittling him down. Has another Crypt Swarm,
nice
and lets
TP
it
from
go.
19 team. This guy knows what's up. As Death Prophet getting active this early is quite crucial, especially since the Beastmaster's lane was going a tad rough as he gets his bottle refilled. Quite nice of you, 633. Or, God, BZZ. Can you just leave your name as BZZ? Bzz. Bzz. As Blizzy is going for a Vanguard, first item. Looks like the Crimson is the ideal play against the Medusa. Don't know if he'll rush it or if he'll elect to go Vanguard Blink back into the Crimson as he gets pinned by the shards. And
Milan missing on the arrow there. Didn't expect him to back off.
Snowball.
But still, with the Stampede, the stop, the follow-up, the kill is there. Milan gets one of them as well, up to a killing spree.
He saw the Ink Swell, and Tusk is a great conceptual counter to the Ink Swell because you snowball right towards the end of it to dodge that burst damage and stun. And he released the Snowball early because he was not able to get to the Medusa. So a little bit of a misplay there. And nice rotation by PPD. Both teams getting a little active. We have 16 kills at the 7.5 minute mark.
Yeah, it's been a bloodbath. 2 kills a minute. Pressure starting to mount near bottom as Bzz is pushing the tower. All right, I'll stop. But Wraithkin does have his ultimate now, so they can try to die for him. It is a long cooldown, and Tanner about to get a taste of his comeuppance. They work him down with the axes. They get the kill. Do they go for round 2? Rotation coming in from Dahak on the Meepo. Tanner just manning up on Illusion here under the tower. This dive could get real ugly for Unique. Here come the poofs, and there goes the Coddle. Soon to follow is your prize Tusk, who gets dragged back into the waiting arms of the NIP gang, and they will get the kill.
And this is why we have programs to fight bullying, because you do one thing and it comes right back at you. But you have to, it's a constant battle that you can't just give up on.
Well, the bully got punched in the mouth, but he punched right back.
He's going Helm of the Dominator on Wraith King, by the way.
Thoughts?
I know it's all about Meepo whenever you have a Meepo. I thought he was just going to go like a more mid-game active build, you know, with the Wraith, with like Armlet.
Armlet.
Yeah, Armlet. But he has elected to all in on this Meepo. The 20% base damage for all of the Meepos. 20% of 94 is almost 20, and you have 3 Meepos coming out pretty soon. So that's going to be like an extra 60 damage across the board for this Meepo. That's pretty efficient as he's queuing up what looks to be a Shadowblade into Silver Edge on Dahak, which he got the triple Wraithband. Ironwood Tree, quite a nice item for Meepo, being that his Meepos get all of his stats. And, 2K advantage already for NIP. 9 minutes into the game. Do get the tower on the side of 19-teen. I was going to say unique, but I got to say 19-teen again, so I will say it. And BZZ does get his ult, so he has level 6. Maybe they'll look to dive Peter, who's also level 6 this early on because of that rotation top, as Blizzy also takes top tower. So I think the rotation from Death Prophet is necessary, but it looks like everything's going right for NIP right now.
All the while, Meepo farming up to 5K net worth. Has the Ghost Scepter gold. Did have a Claymore queued up. Don't know if he's actually considering a Shadow Blade.
Yeah.
But
he
was thinking about
he just needs a fast item. So whatever, if he thinks they need more catch, he can go for the Shadow Blade. If he thinks they just need raw damage, which it seems like that's what Wraith King's going in for.
That seems like the better play. Like you already have
like
Moonlight Shadow, Stampede, lots of other stuns, so it seems a little excessive. But now he's thinking Blink, which is obviously a safer option in terms of reliable catch. Plus stacking up the invis, maybe not the best idea. But Unique, still only down 2K with Adusa, and she is farming. Not too far behind the Meepo, all things considered. As Dahak prowls forth, he's found BZZ. Could get him with the poofs. Now Arrow following up, comes through. Nice connection. This combo has been on point today. And the kill comes through. They've dropped everything to try to get the Meepo. Can they kill him off? Stampede.
Huge Stampede.
Quick disengage right away from the Ignis. But 19 is still on the case, and he gets the kill with the Exorcism. Big turnaround by Unique. A 1-for-1, rotating towards mid. That might be a bridge too far, though. They're not going to commit for it. They'll back off. I thought he was going to get out of there with the Stampede, but the Ignis is quite problematic for this Meepo.
Yeah, it's quite annoying. You do kill it really fast if you have the time to focus it, but even just like a tough snowball could be enough to spell his doom. And the DP ult, even though it is only single target, you just have to kill one Meepo, and it does a lot of damage to one hero. So do bring him down, but NIP seems content to force the issue now that Medusa ulti, Kata ulti, as well as Beastmaster and Death Prophet ulti, all of the ultimates are on cooldown. Tusk's ultimate is not on cooldown positively, though.
They're trying to
because
fight
he doesn't
here.
have it.
Just missing with the shards. Does force them back, but the tower still hanging on. Tier 1 up mid. The Radiant Tier 1 quite a bit healthier. But yeah, here comes the Blink. Can Dahak find the opening? Quick initiation onto Illusion. Gets the Tusk in the river. Centaur coming through. Won't be necessary. Kill secured by Peter Pan.
They have a ward. And oh, they de-warded. Nice.
Straight into the pit.
But it should be, yeah, just Roche easy because they have the Vlad, or not a Vlad's, excuse me, the
Vampiric
Wraith King.
Aura,
Oh, yeah, Vampiric Aura.
But he's looking for more. Dahak, he's blinked up to the high ground. He's found the Keeper of the Light. Vanscore gets off the Blinding Light, but he's still silenced. He's still netted up, and he is dead again.
They have the Sentry to find that ward, but he didn't have time to de-ward it. He is pinging it, so he knows it's there. Maybe PPD even ballsily denies it. We have seen that attempt before. But now that you can deny your own wards if you think the opponent sees them. Wraith King almost has that Helm of the Dominator, and Centaur is electing to go phase boots for Crimson, but we see a fight as I think this seems quite a feeble effort from Unique based on the fact that they have absolutely no ability.
The Roche is getting low. We're at about 10% HP. They march in with the Dusa. It's not dead yet. Arrow comes through. Wraith King all committed. The snowball forward.
Disaster.
Does he get the snatch? No, Dahak does end up grabbing the Aegis, though. The last hit goes the way of the Dire.
All their
not too
are up.
shabby. Round 2. Can they win the second fight? Death Prophet ult cooling down in 5 seconds. The Ignis instantly dealt with, and now they're turning back, looking for the DP. But the damage is too much.
Holy
It's
crap.
way too much AoE. Unique are pulling a rabbit out of the hat. They take the Roche fight. They pop the Aegis. They kill off the Meepo again, and Centaur even buying back for this. What a disaster. Milan does snipe Illusion, but that is
He's out.
Just not much consolation for a very bad Roche fight.
I thought that, I'm pretty sure NIP was about as cocky about that as I was, because I was like, why are they even contesting? They have nothing, but all their abilities came right off cooldown as this Roche was finishing, and even though the Meepo manages to grab it, they actually got the last hit on the Dire side, and they instantly sniped the Aegis, and they kill the Meepo immediately after. That Snake does a lot of damage. At this stage
there's so
in the
much
game.
control.
Yeah.
Like they're all silenced. They're blinding light. The Ignis.
The blinding light is super annoying, and I don't think they really thought it through. That Meepo, you can't buy MKB, you can't buy BKB. This Keeper of the Light hero is super obnoxious for you, and I didn't think about it myself either. It seems like quite a nice counter against the Meepo.
Yeah, not to mention like just the constant interruptions when you're trying to channel your poofs or get a combo off. So that Meepo though continues trying to chase, jumps out of 19, but there's an ultimate ready. Silence comes out. I don't know about this dive. Can they actually take the fight? Dusa standing her ground, has her ultimate ready as well. Stonegaze committed. There's the uppercut, kills off to Hawk. He's out of the picture. NIP just running in and chain feeding. Blizzy gonna go down. That's a dieback on Blizzy. Unique are just being served up kills on a silver platter, running onto high ground into all the ultimates. BSJ.
He's got Yules, and that's the last leap. He's dead. This is an unstoppable streak, too.
And while that's happening, PPD's also about to go down at the Tier 2 tower. It's 4 heroes dead for NIP.
That was an unstoppable Milan, too, so that's a 4 position feeding 800 gold at 15 minutes.
And it goes to a core.
And it goes to 19, who had just bought a Yules, by the way, and suddenly has 2,000 gold. Yeah, This game's upside down. I can't believe what's happening here.
They must have tilted or something because that was real overeager.
Yeah, this is Unique auditioning for their own episode of Moments of Brilliance, and I think they're doing quite a good job so far. They've sold me. I don't know about you, LD. I really liked NIP's draft. I think they kind of gave them the got him thing, but with that last pick.
Meepo is down 3K net worth.
Yeah.
This hero should be ahead 3K.
This game's like... that first Roche momentum is crucial for Meepo, and NIP realized that after losing that initial momentum, they have to get it back. They just have to before these ultimates come off, and they go for this almost pseudo-desperate attempt, missing the net, get the long-duration arrow, as we see Meepo going down again.
Another death for Dahak. I mean,
yikes, man!
They haven't started losing the buildings yet off the back of this, but it just feels like
they've lost everything.
It's like feeling like GG almost.
They all in. They have Helm of the Dominator on your carry Wraith King. He's not going to carry the game. Centaur's got a Vanguard. A lot of the kills went to the Mirana, so you see this 18 kill score, but 6 of them are on a support who built a medallion into Vlad's.
It's all about the Meepo, and the Meepo is now on the feed train. Tanner will find Zerak's bottom, but
nice
just pops the Stonegaze, stands his ground. They have the outpost, and there is a Radiant scan coming out, but no dire TPs forthcoming. Unique will just disengage. Meanwhile, top lane, they find Blizzy. Quick uppercut. Roar is available, and they'll let the Roar loose. They get the kill. Milan comes in, but too late to save his buddy.
Yeah, the rest of NIP really is getting the NA pub utility hero experience where you try to enable your core, and he just ends up feeding 3 times and never carries you.
And then you don't have another core.
Exactly. So I can say from personal experience, quite unenjoyable to play these types of games at this point. You kind of just have to try because it's game 3, but suddenly a game that looked really good for NIP has turned upside down as this Medusa has the Manta, has Butterfly BKB Rapier queued up. All 3 are legitimate options next. This Coddle ulti is incredibly obnoxious for them as the game moves on. And BZZ, will be throwing axes like crazy with the first item Ag Scepter on the Beastmaster. This is
that's insane.
I don't know.
With the Coddle. This should be fun.
It doesn't have any cooldown anyway.
That's true. But I guess it frees up the Coddle to use the shot.
Well, he does need Manta. He does need mana, I mean, but most notably, they amp damage.
The Meepo is going to just get absolutely shredded.
Yeah, the amp damage stacks. So if he just keeps chucking those out, if the fight lasts long enough for him to throw like 3 or 4 of them, that Meepo is going to get chunked. 120 damage per axe. That's 240 damage. They amp 24% each time. That 3rd or 4th stack axe is doing like 400 or 500 damage with no cooldown because it is compounding. So pretty crazy.
So by the 4th one, I think they're doing 700 damage. If 24%, right?
Yeah, 24%.
Sorry, the 5th one. The 5th one, they're doing 700 damage.
Yeah, that's something like that.
560 for the 4th, 450 for the 3rd.
That's a lot.
It's a lot of damage.
It's a lot.
It's a lot of damage. As Unique are not even going to wait. They're going high ground now. Screw the Rapier. They don't think they need it. Meepo split pushing. I don't think it's fast enough, BSJ. Exorcism already on your tier 3 towers. NIP, they went for an all-in Meepo strat. It's falling apart. And Unique on the verge of taking this game. Can they finally get the monkey off their back and win a series? They've gotten 1 so far. It's been an uphill struggle in the groups, but they haven't taken the racks yet.
Or Milan's in, trying to cut the creep away. That's what's happening right now.
Meepo's trying to split push. He's working on the tower. I don't think it's fast enough. That's a melee Rax down. They can look to retreat, but they're going to try to stop this. Stampede was already committed.
They're set up
PPD,
already.
He does not manage to get off any sort of disable in time. And meanwhile, up top,
Dahak's
been caught out. He just gets uppercutted into the next series. Huge ballers punch there, comboed.
Zerax might be in some
with
trouble.
the Beastmaster, while bottom lane, Tanner trying to fight it out against Vanscore. He's getting the crits. He does get the kill.
No damage.
But Deuce is just chilling here in the trees.
Can
they kill her
Can he do it?
Oh, no.
Come on.
And hey, that's not too bad for NIP, all things considered.
Yeah, they lost their Meepo and lost the Rags.
Trading the Meepo for the Deusa, it's like, you wouldn't normally be happy, but at this point, BSJ.
I guess when life gives you rotten lemons, you'll take
rotten lemonade.
Drinkable lemonade.
Sour, bitter.
Yeah.
Salty, perhaps.
I really don't understand the Beastmaster build. I think it's really cool, but I just never seen it legitimately tried. So all I know is Ag's Beastmaster first item will, if they win, have a 100% chance or 100% win rate. As
those
Ninja
odds,
Pyjamas, those odds might even be generous.
I think that's very generous. I'd put it at like 6 or 7.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just crazy how bad this game got go so quick.
You know, but it's feeling pretty hard to throw.
Oh, those axes look nice. You just two-shot the creep wave. Obviously, like a 2-second cooldown effectively. You just have to wait till they boomerang back to you. And nice smoke up from the Unique side as they are closing in on invading the top half of the map, setting up for the next Roshan and taking the towers in the process because Team 19 Teen does have that Ag Scepter. The irony of this Ag Scepter is I really saw no Death Prophets building it like 2 weeks ago.
Everyone started building it.
No, then it got nerfed. Then they started building it. I was like, oh, well, I guess so. Well, they are doing a decent job of trading because they have this
insane army. I mean, NIP, they push really fast with the Wraith King army, but yep.
Oh, the shards.
Can he make it out? Snowball forward. Dahak on the retreat.
That's unfortunate.
Team is sitting behind him.
Tusk.
This could be an opening for NIP. Can they find a good fight? Deusa is not here. She's farming the woods.
They sentryed up, so if he catches
shards.
Oh, I was
unlucky. Would have been a Wraith King caged, but instead he does get away.
He will live to reign another day.
His Highness. Still no E-Blade on the Meepo. Tough times at Dahak High.
Yeah, the only limitation on Meepo's farming rate is his ability to actually feel safe doing so, and he just doesn't. He's not safe at all. You saw earlier after they lost the fight,
he died to a Beastmaster and a Tusk top earlier.
And then before that, he died to a Tusk Death Prophet. Like, he just dies to Tusk +1, and that's like just so hard to play against when it's just a support who that support has nothing to do. What else is he gonna better to spend his time on?
Oh, the boar almost sniped a courier, but not quite.
Yeah, that's a Wraith King stolen boar that now feeds 200 gold to BZZ. That's the next level play, actually.
They smoked. They're wrapping around, giving them the old do-si-do, and they're all going to engage onto the Wraith King. This could be a beautiful flank by NIP. Dahak comes in. Huge combo there. Just instantly blows up Coddle. Quick buyback, but they've already lost the Beastmaster. No roar in this fight. Could this be the opening that NIP's looking for? No, Dahak. He just gets melted down. Oh, too much damage from Zitrax, from 19. It's fool's gold for NIP.
That was like the perfect initiation for them, and they still
just dumpstered.
Yeah.
Ugh. Honestly, the way that they lost that fight, I wouldn't be surprised if they just GG out. That was just painful to watch.
As they do have to pop the Death Prophet ult, but that was an Arcane Rune Death Prophet ult, so he's feeling pretty good about that. It's only 60-second downtime.
And they're going to keep on pushing.
And
they have the Butterfly up.
Yeah.
Do so with the Vambrace as well. So plenty of stats. PPD wants to chase out here. Moonlight Shadow coming through. Stroke of Fate just a bit short.
They're looking.
They still pursue. They do have Arrow. They really want to make something happen. What a stop by Blizzy! But is there follow-up? That's the question. Ignis committed. There's nothing. It looked good, but again, baited. Instead, they're all just going to die. Blizzy now on the run. And Vanscore. Oh, can he TP out? No, Roar comes through. Axe is stacking up, and Blizzy is dead.
Now they could rush if they want. Otherwise, they can just walk down mid. Do they even think they need it? That's the question. Looks like they don't. Zitrax with the Butterfly. You can't build MKB on Meepo. This Wraith King's not buying an MKB. You're feeling pretty damn good about yourself. Death Prophet ultimate in 10 seconds. And this is looking pretty grim for the team with Grim.
NIP, it's been an up and down tournament for them, and this is going to be one of the downs by the looks of things, as Tanner, 10 seconds off of his ult cooling down, won't have it in time. Exorcism is ready if Unique want to commit it. They can't get Megas. There's a tier 2 top. But meanwhile, on the backside, Milan be leading them on a wild chase with that snowball, and they're just going to throw it. Or try anyway. Tier 4s.
Don't mind it. They have the Essence Ring on DP, so he's got pretty good sustain. And obviously the attack speed aura from Bzz.
Dahak is trying to push top while this is happening, but it's a slow push. He does make his way onto Rack, so if they somehow can hold, they'd have an advantage, but I don't know if they're going to be able to hold on much longer. The Exorcism's still going. They've got enough time on it. Blizzy getting stunned. Are they committing for throw? No, Dahak's back in action. He rejoins the fight, walks right into the Deuce of Stone Gaze, just instantly gets deleted. All 3 Meepos die almost simultaneously. So much AoE damage. And they will force the buyback. Looks like with the Exorcism ending, they're going to play it safe just for a moment.
Can you kill
Xerax resets.
Xerax at all, though?
Dahak is just such a useless-looking Meepo at this point. Where's the damage on this team?
Down.
They just don't have it. Blizzy with a nice stomp, but where's the follow-up? Can Meepo get back in? This could be an opening. Have they overextended?
Damage,
maybe Unique have overstayed their welcome. The poofs come through. Xerax, though, standing strong. There's the uppercut. Is the Meepo going to die again? Dahak trying to keep alive with the D-Blade, but they're also low. Oh, he's going to live! He's living! The Moonlight Shadow! He survives! He gets it back to the fountain. He's chasing for more. Are Unique throwing this? They just might be 3 dead, 4 dead with the Beastmaster buying back, but I don't think he's going to be able to do much. They did lose that top lane, BSJ. They're only a 1-lane advantage.
The melee Rex is still alive for now. That's positive for them, but or negative, I guess.
Still chasing. All right.
It's all perspective.
I mean,
Roche is up,
they're making it interesting.
Roche is up. That's the big one here, and
denying the Dusa her prized Aegis.
I don't know. It's about denying in this game. This is about Meepo getting his Aegis. He needs it. It's like it'd be denying it the opposite way. They do have a Beastmaster Hawk to scout, but you're not buying back on the Dusa. Your Death Prophet's dead without the buyback. He committed fully for the
did find
Shivas
PPD. Wanted to go for a little warding mission. But we'll pay with his life, though. The Roche is getting low.
Quite the
brilliant
kill.
We're going to see a snowball play. He's got a blink.
Here.
Shards. He could go for this. Illusion. Is he going to do it again? Snowballing in. Oh, he snatches the Aegis. What a beast.
As he kills PPD, he takes the brilliance with him.
Come out. Oh, sorry. Well worth it, Illusion.
That was sexy, honestly. That was beautiful.
Tip this man. Somebody give this man a raise.
It just turns out that...
So everyone either has used buyback or doesn't have the gold for it, except for Wraith King.
And he's already got a free buyback.
What a cluster this game is.
Oh, he's going for the Ags on Wraith King. Does that do anything? Okay, he's queuing up the Rapier. That's more like it, Tanner.
So, Dominator, Armlet, Rapier. He did get the cheese, by the way. So they got something out of the Roche.
Telescope on Death Prophet. That's quite nice for Keeper of the Light in the back lines. He's been caught out a few times, so he has to be a bit more careful with his positioning, I think. And BZZ has the Vlad's almost done. Titan Sliver found on the Wraith King, so that could be quite nice for him as he does pick that one up. Mindbreaker, maybe for the Mirana. She's been kind of slotted up to deal some damage, as that seems to be a problem for them, as they've gone kind of all in on these auras. And that is my fear. Since even though they've made it this far, they pretty much all in on the early game, and it's not the early game anymore, LD, as far as I know.
Meepo now has his Hex.
Okay. Now they have some pickoff, some initiation. As of now, it was only the Centaur Stomp, and even though they've been getting the initiation, seems like if Unique's grouped up with the Keeper of the Light behind, it's pretty difficult to get the necessary follow-up damage.
And here they come, BSJ, marching down mid. Xerax with a fresh 10-second BKB.
Illusion has a Blink Dagger.
Can Unique just Death Ball? There's a Bulwark just standing there blocking the path. And IP Moonlight Shadow up. Sentry, Observer Ward, all planted. And they're ready to go. Here come the Meepos on the backside. Centaur jumping back and far away. Tanner charging in, the snowball rolling, but Vanscore is
that was a 6 snowball.
Quickly getting out of there. And Blizzy now committing for this. They drop the Ignis. What a great Ignis. It's forcing them all. They're separating the fight so nicely. The Meepos are just stuck waiting in base.
No leaps.
And in the end, they will disengage, only losing the Mirana thus far. But the Exorcism has been popped. They can't go for this tier 3. They need that tier 2 first, and the creeps are pushing that wave because that's where the Range Racks died. So do they just go for the throne?
I like it.
Here come the Meepos jumping in for round number 2 with the snowball save again. He's just ready. Quick
illusion.
Jump. Now the BKB has the Stone Gaze,
god.
not even popping it. Doesn't even need it, and they're all melting. 4 heroes dead, no buybacks, make it 5. It was a nice show, NIP, but this one's going to Unique.
Dude, Illusion, MVP of this game for me, 100%.
Steals the Roche twice, or interrupts it, I guess, the first time. Steals it the second time.